Hello guys, what's up? I'm in Minecraft currently, and I saw this sign that says Burger Factory somewhere here. What? What is that? I wonder where the Burger Factory is. Yeah, it's probably not that. I wonder where it is. Okay. This is the Burger Factory. Yes, I made it. Very nice. Oh yeah. So it uses Farmer's Delight. I have a bunch of mods, but it mainly uses Create, Farmer's Delight, Create Food, and Numismatics. I still have a little trouble saying that. And Create Building Blocks, you know, just for like this framed glass stuff like that. So hamburger, we make hamburger. Wait, I actually have JEI, don't I? So hamburger, we're using this one from Farmer's Delight. We have a bun from Create Food, steak, onion, cabbage, tomato, and another bun, and that makes hamburger, which I assume is very good. So wait, let me get a hamburger. Actually, no, I'm gonna pay for it. So I have numismatics and a sprocket / game mode survival. So yeah, I already have quite a lot of levels. Let's pretend I'm hungry, so / effect give me hunger infinite 10. So we have hunger 10. Yes. So okay, actually hunger 50. Yep. And oh my god, I have hunger. It's not good. Let's clear the hunger. Oh no, what? Okay, so I now have just 2 hunger bars, just 2 of that out of 10, and here is hamburger. So oh, I didn't set the price. The price is supposed to be 1 sprocket. Yes, 1 sprocket. Okay, so now I pay the sprocket and now I get a burger. Okay, it didn't work before. And when I eat my hamburger, look how much heart I get. How many, not hearts, but how much hunger I get. And I also get something called nourishment, which is not in vanilla Minecraft, but I guess it's a good effect that, I don't know, it's very good. I can eat another one. Oh wow. So let's go back into creative. And let's explore the actual factory now, because I've spent a few minutes yapping about hamburgers and not the actual factory. So let's start with the bun, the most complicated parts for me. Right? Well, for me, I have to get through here into this bit. So a bun is made from 3 wheat at the top, salt in that bit, and then salt in that bit, and then some of that nice water bucket. And when you craft it with the mechanical crafter, it just uses up the water and the bucket drops. Now that doesn't give the bun, that gives salt dough, some salt dough. You heat it up. I use a fan and a campfire. It heats it up and it turns into the bun, which goes along. But it's kind of full up, the queue. Yeah. So it uses the mechanical crafter. The wheat I got from this wheat farm Yeah, this wheat farm. Get all the seeds out because there's lava to make sure no seeds get into the crafting recipe. This little system here makes water, and so let's say we have an empty bucket. Oh yeah, an empty bucket, and it fills it up with a spout. And then there's some cows walking around, which isn't good. And then it goes here, which is the bucket is for the crafting recipe. For the salt, I needed this whole lava farm, kind of. Basically, we needed a water. Yes, so that was pretty easy. Just pump an infinite water source into here, and then you have a basin. That's what it's called. Yes, a basin and this mixer, and you just mix the water. But then I realized in order for it to work, you need a blaze burner, and blaze burners, this won't do anything because it's not like on. I don't know how you would say it. It's not like that blaze burner. Yeah. So a way to feed the blaze burner, so it's like giving off power, is to feed it with lava. It's not really like feeding, but how else would I say it? So I made this lava farm which uses this and then dripstone, and then it goes into the cauldrons which pumps into here, and it puts the buckets in, and it puts it into the spout, and wait a bit, it should like put the lava into the bucket soon. Yeah, like that. And then the deployer basically just feeds it, so it imitates right clicking onto the blaze burner with the lava bucket. And then when the lava bucket has no lava, because it's basically fed it to the blaze burner, it goes back into the system and ready to be refilled with lava again. And that's how we get salt. And this produces way too much salt because and that's how we make the bonds. But you notice how, like, in the crafting recipe in JEI, I needed 2 bonds. So here's our mechanical crafter. I placed a seat. There's our mechanical crafter. 2 bonds. How do we have one lane for bonds and turn it into 2? We use these brass tunnels, and we can make it so the brass tunnels make it like split the bonds into 2 places. It doesn't look like it's split, but it is. It is splitting up. And then what else did we need? We needed tomatoes, isn't it? We needed beef patty, sliced onion. We're going to go in the order. So steak or beef patty. This great farm here, the cow farm, made by, oh no, I forgot. So it's I made it, but the idea, it's basically the same thing as this YouTuber with 230 subscribers made it, where it has the wheat farm. I had 2 wheat farms, and it goes into the deployer, and it basically just breeds the cows. And instead of like using a drill, which I used before in other cow farms, it just uses normal vanilla things, where if there's too much cows in one area, they'll just suffocate. And then it goes down here, the beef, the raw beef, and it gets like smoked up, and then the steak goes there. The cows aren't supposed to be here. The not unalive ones are supposed to be here. Okay, well, I guess the cow is staying there then. But I forgot the YouTuber name. I'll put it on the screen. Go check him out in the description. He only has 230 subscribers. I know that's more than me currently, but for making this really good and super compact cow farm, you should get more subs. Or yeah, I put this many layers Because when they suffocate, when there's so many, sometimes they just like travel through the walls, the cows, which is really weird. And instead of how I usually do it, I do these things with water. But this time, I realized that I could use these windmill bearings and these things. And oh, I forgot what they're called. I keep forgetting what they're called. It's somewhere over here. What is it? Windmill. Yeah, windmill sail. A sail. And it uses this and it goes here. Now, usually I make all of my farms max speed, but this is not max speed because depending on how many of the sails are on the bearing, it changes the speed. So, forget speedometer. I have my goggles so I can see the speed. When we go to here, it's at 128 speed, which is half of what I usually do, 256, which is max. But yeah, and sometimes like this is 192, and then here it's 192, but in some places, like I think here, 256. The speed is all over the place. It's not just a normal super fast 256 on every single piece of machinery in the farm. Yeah. Here's the schematic table. So the schematic table, it will let me duplicate my wheat farm because I do not want to spend years of my life just placing every bit of grass and whatever. So I made my own schematic, not someone else's though, remember that. I always, I don't take schematics from other people. So yeah, that's the beef bit done, and steak bit done. What's left? Diced onion, cabbage, and tomato. We'll do all of them in one because they're super easy. Here's the tomato farm done. It makes the tomatoes and it goes onto there into the mechanical crafter, and there's a smart chute and then lava, because sometimes this farm makes rotten tomatoes. If I search rotten tomatoes, you can throw them. There's rotten tomatoes. Sometimes the farm produces those, and we don't want rotten tomatoes, so I made a smart chute. So they go into lava. That's the tomatoes. We're actually supposed to be doing this, which is the onions. Yes, I could have done diced onions, but it's easier for onions. It's a simple farm. This is what you do for your farms. You just do this thing, and it has a bearing, a mechanical bearing underneath. It's not fast, but on the edges it's faster. And it uses the harvester, and then a portable storage interface, a chute, and the belts. And this long thing goes into the crafter, which is there. Then we also have the cabbage, which I realized that I changed this farm today, but there was not enough cabbage, so I made the cabbage farm a bit bigger. It's not a square, it's more like an oval. So all the cabbage goes up here. You see how there's so much of all the other vegetables, even this, but there's basically none of this steak, and there's basically none of the cabbages. So I'm trying to fix that. But yeah, and then that's it. You put them into a mechanical crafter. And then this happens. Maybe. Yep, that happens, and boom, it goes along into there. Whoa, that's making a lot. So yeah, my whole farm done. And then I made a little shop thing. Now we have create numismatics, which is like a shop. Now, you may be like, oh my god, if you don't, oh my god, Create 6 is out. And if you don't know, the Create mod, which is like the whole big mod I'm using, Create 6 basically replaces numismatics and has its own like system where you can buy things. But I'm not on Create 6, I'm on Fabric Create 5 point something. Yeah, not Create 6, so I have to use numismatics. And to be honest, numismatics, oh, there's the cabbage. Numismatics is a lot simpler to understand for my brain. Yes, it's just simpler. And then, so with numismatics, such a long hard word. Right clicking, you just buy it. I don't have funds, I need a sprocket. Yeah, in numismatics they have their own currency. A spur, which is a value of 1, a bevel, which is a value of 8, and it goes on to a sun, which is a value of 64 cogs. 64 cogs, which is 4,096 spurs of value. Yeah, so you have to pay 1 sprocket to get a burger. I think that's good, but I don't really play much with numismatics, so I don't know how hard it is. Oh, and this is, I guess, like how much I earned from. Yeah, this is how much I earned. Nice. So we have a lot of hamburgers, and you do need one to go here. You do need one for display, because if you take it out, to enter, you shift and right click. And also you can't break the block, you have to hold shift to break it. But if you take the hamburger out, that's for display, all the other hamburgers go out. So I'm just going to put them back in. Oh, we don't need all of them. I'm just halving them. There, done. Just one for display. And then you can right click to buy. But I don't have any funds. I'm broke. And what we have is a display board, right? And it says in storage in vendor. So basically I have this thing where here it tells me how many hamburgers are in the vendor. This thing, how many hamburgers you can just buy right now. And the other bit tells you up here there's nothing there, but up here there's supposed to say how many hamburgers are in the gigantic storage system, the vault. And it uses smart observers and display links. Yes. So basically when the vendor fills up and there's no more space, what's going to happen is this is going to fill up, and when there's no space for that, well, I don't know. Yeah. But you get it. It's gonna take a long time to fill up all of these item vaults, because they can store a lot of things. And okay, let's say I have a sprocket. I have a sprocket, and I buy a burger. Let's go into survival. And I could be with my friend, like here, but I'm just gonna sit down alone. I'm gonna right click, and I'm gonna place my hamburger here, and I can eat it up. Tasty. Oh, I can't right click because, you know, I don't have hunger. It's fine. Can I eat now? No, I can't eat now. Oh, it's gonna take forever. Let me just run around for a bit and like give myself hunger. Oh, look at that! I'm so hungry! I have a burger from this incredible shop. Let me just go sit down, place it in the plate, get ready for the incredible burger. Oh, I have apple skin, the mod where basically when you hover over food and you can see how much hunger it will actually give you. And it's a very good. Apple skin is an incredible mod. And if I eat this up, I know that I'll get this much. Wow, tasty. Nice, that's my burger farm done. Okay, let's go back into creative, and I have a little train track that goes around, a little cute train with little cute narrow teeny tiny tracks. Oh my god, they're so cute. Okay, and the fox is currently the driver. So basically, if there's a player on here, then it is going to, if there's a player on any of this carriage, then it's going to start. I get your train schedule. Now I give it back, but I'm going to be in control. And this tiny little train is very fast for its speed, I'd say. Oh yeah, the funny thing is, I don't know if you see this, but do you see that, like, when I'm here, you see how very fast the front two big wheels are going? Like, you see? Wait, let me get off. These front two wheels, you see how, like, them two, notice them? When we go, they're really fast, but if I let them have more speed, so this scrolling thing, you see the scrolling thing here, it lets you limit the speed, and the coloured bit is the speed. And when I go fast enough, those front two wheels, or whatever, it looks like they're barely moving. And when you slow down, they move a lot. I'm guessing it's something to do with it's way too fast, so we just can't see the frames per second, I guess, or something. If we go in the front seat, or this guy, he's going crazy, the fox. And then if we start going any faster, it just breaks. It completely breaks it. Oh my god. Like, the second carriage just goes completely outside. I'd say this is very fast. Nah, yeah, it's alright. It's pretty fast for its speed. Okay, well, subscribe, please, to whatever this thing says. I can't read, so I don't know what it says, but subscribe if you can read it. Oh, I hope you guys can read. Subscribe to Vision, yes, my channel. Whee! Oh, wait. I like sitting down here. I made a little spot where you can sit down here and you can just watch. But yeah, there's no beef, so it's a bit just... Hey, yep, there we go. Nice. Hey, so that... Boom. That's good. Okay, bye guys. End the video then. Whee!